Hey everyone, it's Jamie, and today I'm going to be doing a tutorial inspired look by Kirsten Stweart, and I'm going to be using the Fit Me foundation by Maybelline in 110. Kirsten is very pale, as am I, so anyways, I'm taking a Samantha Chapman buffing brush. It's all dirty. And it's like a dew fiber. It's made out of Tyclon, I believe it's called. And I really like it for foundation use. So I'm going to pull back my hair a little bit. And I'm going to stipple this into my skin all over. And then in a circular motion, I'm going to start buffing in the foundation. I'm going to go down on my neck just a little bit. Buff that in, bring that down. And this is the lightest color in the Fit Me collection. Going on to concealer, I'm going to be using NYX's high definition concealer, and it doesn't give color, but was one of the lightest colors that they have at Ulta. So I'm going to apply this under my eyes. Down the bridge of my nose. And I like to put a little bit of concealer on my eyes as well. Just taking my finger, I'm going to rub that in. Once I have that on, I like to take my buffing brush again and just slightly go over it, just to ensure it's fully blended. Now in the photo, her eyebrows are a bit full, so I'm going to be trying to recreate the look. And her arch is much more heavy at the top. I'm using very light strokes. With the pencil, since it is cream based. And I'm sorry if I'm looking away, I'm looking directly into the mirror. Now in this photo, her eyes are very sultry and cat eye, and so that is the effect that we're gonna get, and she's very contoured. So I'm going to take my Too Faced bronzer . And I'm applying it to the hollows of my cheeks. And then I like to bring it down just a little bit to soften it up. And Kirsten is wearing a pinkish toned blush, so we'll go on to that. And I'm going to just be using one of the baked blushes out of the Loreal palette. And I'm going to be using Sugarfree Raspberry. And I'm going to apply this kind of where the contour is because it is slightly pink. So again, I'm just going to take my contouring brush and just sweep above where I had contoured. Like so. And the pink, when you apply it in a triangular way, it's going to give your skin a lifted appearance rather than drawing it down. Get onto the other side. And I'm blending until I get a soft focus look. I'm going to take a big fluffy brush, and it has no color, well, it has a little bit of color on it, but it's clean. So I'm just going to soften it out, any harsh lines with this brush. Now onto the eyes, I'm going to apply the Too Faced Eyeshadow Insurance. All over the lid. Going to take my NYX Jumbo eye pencil in Milk and use that as a base. And I am applying this all over the lid up to the brow bone, inner corner. Once that's applied, I'm going to go in with my Naked 2 palette. And her eyes are pretty much nude, but there is a slight, I noticed a pink hue to it. So, slight, very slight. So I'm going to take a flat shader brush. This just happens to be a MAC 239, and this came from the last Christmas's collection. if you wanted to know where I got it. So I'm going to be applying the third eyeshadow in, called Bootycall, right here. And that is the shimmer. And I'm going to apply it to the brow bone. And then I'm going to apply a little bit of that into the outer corner of my eye. And I'm going to go in with the bronzer by Revlon, and I'm going to be using this to contour my nose with. That in. Now I'm going to take the color Foxy and apply this all over the lid. In the crease slightly, I'm going to be using the color Tease. And blend that into the contouring that I did on my nose. That is done. Her eyes are very winged out, very dramatically. So I'm going to take the Super Fat marker by NYX and apply that. And at an angle, this is super easy to use. You just lay it flat and it creates the line for you. In the picture it goes all the way in to the eye, so I'm trying to make it as thin as possible with the tip of the pencil. On the bottom of her lashes is very smoked out, so I'm just taking a black eye crayon. This is by Milani. And I'm going to be going all the way down into the waterline and the lower lash line and smudging this out. Taking a detail brush, I'm going to go back in and smudge this out. In the look that she has, it's very smudged and very dramatic. I'm going to take a little bit of concealer to clean up. I'm using the Loreal Voluminous, and you can definitely add eyelashes, false eyelashes to this look, and it's very dramatic and very thick. Look like false lashes, which they probably are, but I'm just going to simulate that with mascara. Her bottom lashes were well defined. I'm going to be adding a highlight, and the highlight that I'm going to be using is actually an eyeshadow called Satin Sheets. And I'm just going to take my 130 brush from MAC and dip it in there. And this is such a beautiful highlight color if you haven't already known. But as an eyeshadow, you can definitely use this as a highlighter. It's so beautiful. So I'm just going to go above the cheekbones where I applied the blush and add the highlight. And under the eyes to brighten it up. I'm going to take MAC's Paint Pot and Painterly and just dab a little bit onto my lips to mute out the color. Just ever so lightly. And I'm going to be using MAC's Rambling Rose. Very pretty color, and just applying it to my lips. Over that color, I'm going to add the color Patootie by Benefit, and this is a gloss. And her hair in the video, not video, but her hair in the magazine was very voluminous, so I copied it as much as I could just by backcombing my hair. And this is the final look. It's very glowy and dimensional, great for high fashion and photography. I hope you enjoyed my tutorial. This was my very first tutorial on my camera, so I am excited about that. Thank you for watching, and I appreciate every one of you. So please like the video, comment, and I would be happy to have some requests. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!